Welcome back to another Victory Kids Online episode. It is so great to have you with us today. As you can see, things look a little bit different around me because we are back in our classrooms from today, and it is so great to be back. We do miss you though. But since this has changed from next week on, things are going to look a little bit different on all of our episodes as well, and you kids are going to love it. I'm very excited for you to see it. So, today, you kids are going to learn about the Israelites who built the tabernacle for God. It is so cool. And throughout today's lesson, you're going to know that you can spend time with God anywhere. Right, kids? So let's get into praise and worship. So whether you are sitting down right now, or you're already standing up, ready to do some stretches, or you're jumping up and down, or you're twirling around, whatever position you have today, I'm here to tell you that you're in the perfect position because you're going to encounter God and have fun with Jesus while you worship Him. So let's worship Jesus.
Yeah. Kira, do you ever get scared? You know, like nervous about performing in front of everyone?
Sure, I get scared sometimes. I mean, don't we all?
Yeah.
It's also kind of exciting, right?
Yeah, totally.
Look, every time I go on stage, I just ask God to help me shine so that He can shine. I figure no matter what happens, whether I'm great or not, He's gonna love me anyways. Each thread inside my tapestry was made by you and meant for me. You wove me with your hands. You create, you orchestrate. Life's a picture, you're the frame. You are God, you're the great I am. You go in the wild with me. You are the lantern for each step I take. And I know I don't have to be afraid. You never let go, 'cause you love me so relentlessly. Never gonna stop coming after my heart. Never ever gonna stop coming after my heart. Never gonna stop coming after my heart. Never ever gonna stop coming after my heart. Yeah. Never gonna stop, never stop coming my heart. Never gonna stop, never stop coming my heart. Your love is endless, your love is for me. Pull me closer to your beat. Your love is endless, your love is for me. Pull me in closer, closer. Never gonna stop coming after my heart. Never ever gonna stop coming Never gonna stop coming after my heart. Never ever gonna stop coming after my heart. Yeah. Never stop coming my heart. Never stop after my heart.
This is no performance, Lord, I pray it's worship. Empty words I can't afford. I'm not chasing feelings, that's not why I'm sing with everything, if I sing for you, my King, come on, lift your voice. And I can't imagine why I would do this all for high, 'cause it's hard to live too high. Whoa. I wanna see the whole room jump in 1, 2, yeah, 1, 2, 3, go. I only wanna sing if I sing with everything, if I sing for you, my King.
What? Isn't it great that we get to worship Jesus wherever we are? That is so cool. So kids, next up I want you to take a seat and check out this next few videos that we have planned for you about the Israelites who built this cool place called the Tabernacle.
Hey kids, good to see you. Are you ready to hear a really epic story today? This one's about Moses and the Israelites. Israelites? The Israelites were God's chosen people, but they didn't always follow God like they were supposed to. Today's story begins at Mount Sinai. Moses was their leader, so God gave Moses a list of 10 commandments or rules. God gave them rules like, I'm the only God you should worship, and don't hurt each other, and don't steal from each other. God wrote these rules down on pieces of stone, and the Israelites agreed. But the Israelites weren't very good at obeying God's rules. Before long, they began setting up other gods. And because of this, there was a separation between them and God. But God wanted to be close to the Israelites, so God gave them plans for a special building called a tabernacle. The tabernacle was special because God was going to live in it and be near to them every day. Even though they'd mess up, the Israelites wanted a place to spend time with God, so they started building. They brought their prized possessions like jewelry, gemstones, fine fabrics, and threads. Those who were able to help with the work did exactly that. The Israelites built and built until finally, one day, the tabernacle was done. God's presence came down to them and looked like a big cloud. The people could actually see God's presence. How cool is that? When the cloud moved, the people did too, following wherever God led them. You might not have a tabernacle, but that's okay. Because of Jesus, you can spend time with God anywhere. At church, at home, at the park, or in the car. It doesn't matter where we are. You and I can spend time with God.
So kids, today's big idea is that you get to spend time with God wherever you are. The Israelites had to build a tabernacle, which God has told them to build, to show them that God is with them. They had to carry it with them every time they moved from campsite to campsite and place to place. They had to build this up again, and it was just so much work. But at that time, it was important. But because of what Jesus has done for us on the cross, we get to spend time with God wherever we are. We didn't have to build something to be able to spend some time with Him. You didn't have to come to church to be able to spend time with God only at church. You get to spend time with God in your home, in your room, while you're cooking with mommy and daddy, maybe while you're playing outside, wherever you are, at school even. No matter where you find yourself, you get to spend time with God wherever you are. Isn't it exciting that we don't have to build something, we don't have to make something up to be able to go there just to spend time with God, and that God is only there? God is always with you, and you get to spend time with Him anyway. Talk to God, invite Him where you are at, ask Him to make you more aware of His presence and more of His love, and you're going to encounter God as you journey throughout this weekend and throughout this week. There you have it, kids. It was so great to spend some more time with you right where you're at in your home. Right, kids, so we see you next week for another episode. Bye!